Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing Starmade I. And I'm sitting here at 608 headquarters. I'm looking at the Odin. I'm looking at my, what is this, shipyard. Is it? Oh, it's a mana core. Okay. I'm thinking, this isn't going to fit. It's not even going to pretend to fit. The station itself, let's see, the length is 379, and that's got to be the shipyard here. Width, height is 185, and that's probably the... No, this extends above and below, so it's not even that. And width is... Where is it? Oh, 260. Alright, so let's hop in the Odin and let's check her out. See, I always strange calling the Odin her, because it's named Odin, which is a masculine. Yeah, that's neither here nor there, I guess. Alright, so let's go find the Odin, Captain's Bridge, set destination. And I did not set a timer. Oh, whoa! I've reset myself somehow. Alright. Now, I've hopped on the server today just to take a look at the Odin. And see, length is 414, 127, 81. This one's wider than... Almost, no, it's not as wide as the station, but no, that definitely is not going to fit in that shipyard. So if she gets scuffed up in battle, I guess I'll have to just fix it by hand or pull all the blocks manually and respawn them. Or I guess we could build a shipyard that's big enough. We're going to do it here, though. That might be in the works this week to build a shipyard big enough to fit the Odin. Anyway, but that's not what we're doing today. Today, we are going to hijack-proof the Odin. Because, well, if you've seen my last videos, right now in the game, there's a way to forcefully dock something to a ship, no matter how big it is, what faction it is, anything of that nature. And when you dock, it's yours. Or when it docks to you, it's yours. Basically, you can't go in and use all the buttons and all that stuff, but you can move it around, you can jump with it, you can jump into the nearest star. So we are going to make sure the Odin is not susceptible to that. Alright. So I believe... Where are you? Oh, that is... Those patches are to the logic of the turret here, because it's a wireless turret. Or wireless control state. But I believe that dock on the back is the only one that isn't protected by the only one there is. Yeah, because these are half USDs, they only have the receptor. Because I never actually planned to dock this thing to anything. So yeah. I still want the capability to dock, but I don't want I don't have anything in cargo. But I don't want to be taken over by some devious armada, even though we have a treaty with them and full of thugs and pirates, and we have a treaty currently, and we're working on a different treaty, a better treaty. I don't trust them because they're full of thugs and deviants and pirates, and anyway, I would like to protect myself from armada and maybe even the Lost if they try to pull something off like this. And this is the wrong room, because I need to go here. Watch me wander around aimlessly in my station. I need to find a factory. We want to switch name to main cargo. Set as my personal. Oh yeah, I have plenty of logic stuff. Let's see. Here, logic, multi-slot, flip-flop, and all that jazz. Is there a Yeah, inner ship remote. Very good. Alright, now let's go back to the Odin. I know it's dropping her shields every time we do this, but we're in safe space, so... Wow. 90 degrees off. Okay. Let's hop into gravity. Let's look down at these force fields that blink. That one doesn't. Alright. There's no real reason for me to do that other than I haven't done it in a while. Alright, let's see. Now, where's a good empty space I can... This thing's full of empty space. What are you? You are engineering. You are scanning systems, navigation systems, weapons, and also weapons. Scanning systems, scanning, and docking systems. Alright. Systems. Now, I was talking to Dugamus, and we were discussing ways to protect ourselves from this nefarious system. And he suggested a way that, actually, we suggested, threw a couple ideas back and forth, but I'm going to go with the logic clock. Dock. Dock protection. That's probably not how you spell protection. Protection. Oh yeah, I have this little wedge here. I'll use this little wedge. And gonna need our wedge. Little gap here. Oh, come on, don't tell me. Oh, there we go. And I want this remote to... Where'd it go? I want this remote to go into that and we want this not also go into that and we want this activation module to go into that not. Let me approach it from this side. Oh, server was saving, okay. Alright. And this and is going to go to this delay, which is going to go and turn back to that. And we're going to hop into here. We're going to go to bar 2, and we're going to find... There's a dock protection. I should write these down, because my blueprint I saved doesn't have that properly. There we go. Except this clock, is going to go all the way back here, the dock, and link to it. That way, when I have dock protection on, this is undocking whatever's here with every tick of the clock. So if somebody decides to run up and grab, they'll have me until the tick of the clock, then it'll disengage them. They have to wait for how many ever seconds, is it like 4 or 5 seconds? Before they can try again, they engage, clock disconnects them, they engage, clock disconnects them, and probably set that up to... I was going to do an indicator light for something docked to it, but an easier way to do this would be for well, there's a turret spot there, but I don't have a turret. Okay, must have forgot that. Anyway, another way we talked about doing, and you could probably do as well, is hook a activation block to the dock, so when it engages, it just turns itself back off. So you have this going to here, maybe going to a button back to it. So anytime you engage, it turns off, except you can probably slap an "and" in there and have another control and a button. So this would be, the dock would be linked to this to the and, this to the and, this to the button, and the button to the dock. So if something docks, this turns on, and then if you turn that one on, it also hits the button and disconnects them. So it'd be an automatic docking undocking setup. But I'm going to go for the clock, just because, actually, yeah, I'm going to go for the clock, just because I like clocks. And this is just going to be a temporary setup, because I've been assured by people in the know that this mechanic will not be around for forever. In fact, they are working, that is known by Shine, and they are working on it actively to remove that particular game behavior. So I'm not going to put an awful lot of thought into dock protection at this time, but I'd like to have just a little something, particularly on my flagship. Alright, so now we are protected from the evils of hijacking, at least by means of docking to me. And that is the only docker on here, other than turret docks. I don't even know if pickup rails work with turret docks. Alright, I don't think I just have a straight turret. I don't. Okay. Anywho, that's protected, and I really need a bigger shipyard. I really need a bigger shipyard. I went here and I thought, why does it only have a door open? Except it wasn't a door, it was this wall. Alright. I should also probably take care of some of these pirates. That's a derelict gamma. What are you? How much time do I have left in this video? We have 3 minutes. So let's call it a day here now that the Odin is protected from hijacking, and I have determined that yes, that dock is, or that shipyard is insufficient. Alright, I've been JW608, this has been Starmade, I'll take you cats later.